From the north shore of the Allegheny River, we're inside beautiful PNC Park in Pittsburgh. Today, the third and final game in this three-game series between the Atlanta Braves and the Pittsburgh Pirates. The Buccos attempt to break out the brooms in this three-game series right after this. Garrett Cole will do the pitching in Game 3 of the series. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, this guy's had a solid year up to this point. It's not an easy thing to do in baseball this year with all the high-scoring games, but this guy has an ERA of sub-3, and that's saying something. If he continues to do that, I think you're going to see a really good performance out of him in this
Leading
one.
off the afternoon
Stepping
for
into
Atlanta,
the box, Garcia. He will lead this one
number
off today.
55.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Trying to bunt his way on to open the ball game, but he misses it for strike one. And guys, as we take a look at the Pirates coming into this afternoon, they come in riding a 5-game winning streak, and they've really got things clicking.
Yeah, Matty, this team's coming together right now. They're playing dangerous baseball. You can tell the look in their eye. They feel good about where they're at. They've won a few games in a row, and they look to continue that trend today.
We'll be in the 80s later this afternoon, but for now, 79 degrees at first pitch. A good action on the two-seamer there, and it's 1-2. Cole, or the Cole train as he's frequently called. He was selected in the first round back in 2011.
Yeah, Matty, you cannot miss on your first rounder. And they didn't with this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar.
Slider strike 3 called as the leadoff man is set down looking to open up the ball game. And now a moment to show you the lineup for Atlanta in this one. Mark, what do they have to do to take down a very hot team here on the road?
Yeah, Matty, this lineup has just gone cold. It happens from time to time, but somebody's going to have to create a spark. Hopefully it's with the first two guys in the batting order.
Striding in, Chris Johnson. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. But facing right-handed pitching so far this season, Johnson has a batting line residing in the 290s, looking to boost that even higher here. Down and away, ball one. And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes in this one, Mr. James Kingsley.
Dan, I know I was an offensive player, but I'm okay being a pitcher's umpire. If you're going to consistently pound that outer half, James Kingsley's usually going to give it to you.
Hey, listen, there's a reason why the pitchers throughout the league, they call him the king of the hill. You move the ball a little bit off the strike zone, he's not afraid to put that arm up. He's a very good pitcher's umpire.
And he takes strike 3 called, and it's a pair of punch-outs that begin the ball game.
The main job of the number 1 and 2 hitters is to set the middle of the order up with an opportunity to do some damage. So when you strike both of them out, you're putting yourself in a pretty good position to make it through the teeth of the lineup without a whole lot of stress.
First pitch on its way. And it's fouled away. The windup and the 0-1. Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1. Couldn't lay off that time, and it's 1-2. First inning as we're just underway from Pittsburgh. And just a masterful job of pitching here as he strikes out the side in order. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. It's on to the bottom of the first. No score on the show. Brandon Beasley, a Maine native, gets the starting assignment here. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, we look a lot at numbers from starting pitchers, walks to innings pitched, but one of the key stats I look for is whip. And he has a sub 1.30 whip coming into this start, which tells me he throws strikes. He's not afraid to get the ball in the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if he can string together some real quality innings in this one.
Pirates.
Here's Starling Marte. First at bat for him as he enters play number 3 in the National League batting race.
There's no way you could have forecasted this kind of season from this guy. Not to take anything away from him, but I don't think many people in baseball considered him to be one of the league's best hitters for average coming into this year.
Guys, one of D-Row's former employers, the Braves, as they begin play here this afternoon. They dropped another one last time out, and in fact, they've won just twice in their last 8 tries.
Yeah, Matt, things haven't gone too well so far in this series, D-Row. They're looking to avoid the sweep here in this one.
Yeah, they got to get off in the early innings. It's going to be monumental if they can push a few runs across and give this pitcher a chance to relax.
To the left side, but it's well foul. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1 and 2.
Tried to get him to chase that 0-2 curveball there, but he wasn't biting. Very well could see it again here, though.
Still a ball and 2 strikes. Another 1-2 delivery. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one.
Hang on. Got time.
And with a big pitch here, he'll step off and rethink things. Here he comes again, 1-2. And a check swing here, but the bat clearly breaks the plane as he's set down for the first out. Now a moment here at PNC to take a look at the Pirates lineup card in this one. Mark DeRosa, tell us about this lineup and how they continue the winning streak.
Matty, you take a look at this lineup, and they're frustrating to watch at times because they ground into the most double plays in the league. You want to talk about a pitcher's best friend. You finally get a guy on first base, and you're coming unglued first pitch down below the knees, grounding into a double play and bailing everybody out. I need better approaches out of this lineup today.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Going back on it. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Batting third.
Up next for the Buccos, number 23. It was a 2-hit effort for him, including a home run in last night's game. Now here it comes.
Ball 1.
And he'll start him with a fastball that misses down and away for a ball. 1-0. A ball and a strike. Line shot to third, and the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Pirates, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. Now at the plate, Corey Hart, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
The right fielder, Corey Hart.
Here comes the first pitch. Hard hit ball to second. Moustakas has it. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
Take a look at the Pittsburgh Pirates defensive lineup. And how lucky is this pitching staff looking at this defensive alignment? 2 Gold Glovers in the outfield. In a day and age where everybody's trying to hit the ball in the air, look for everything to get caught today.
Now batting, Ronald Acosta. The season batting average comes in down in the 240s. Here's the first pitch to him. Nearly got the inside, but ruled a ball. Today's contest is, of course, the finale of the series, and the home side has dominated so far. They've got the opportunity to complete the sweep with a win in this one.
You know, and it's not an easy thing to complete a sweep, particularly in this day and age where the games and the teams are so competitive.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that nearly broke our scoreless tie. Instead, it's a foul ball. And it certainly helps when you're throwing your ace on the mound in the series finale. Can't ask for much more than that.
One of the keys when you show up to the ballpark and you're going for a sweep, you look at that lineup card, you see your ace pitcher is on the mound. You have to feel awfully good about your chances to complete the sweep.
Simmons.
In now is Andrelton Simmons. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. First pitch on its way. This is line to left. Marte is there, and it's a very quick inning as the side is retired. Down in order go the Braves. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Here's Chris Davis now. He had a couple of hits in that ball game last night.
The first baseman, Chris Davis.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1-0. The 1-0. 1-1 the count now.
Might have been cheating for another fastball, trying to get the head to that one early. Pitcher pulled the string with a nasty breaking ball and had him a little bit out in front.
Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. Changeup called a strike, and he comes back even at 2-2. The 2-2 one more time. And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third, and no swing. It's ball 3. Now the 3-2 pitch. Turned on down the line. Freeman is up with it, and they'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
All right, the Atlanta Braves attack you on defense this way.
And
let's take a look at Andrelton Simmons. You can argue this is the best defender in all the sport. Range, first step, quickness, whatever you want to throw out there, this is one of the best in the game.
Here's Andrew McCutchen now, and there's a look at his home and road splits so far this year. First pitch coming. Here it is. In there at the knees. Strike 1. This year against right-handed pitching, McCutchen carries a hitting line just over the 280 plateau. Takes this the other way to right, and the Pirates have their first base hit.
Boy, it's so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there.
Third baseman.
Trying to bust him in, D-Roll, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
Here's Carlos Santana now, and he really thrives in the batter's box here at home. Something to keep an eye on in this one. Now a move over to first, and he's back standing. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. McCutchen stands at first with 1 out. In the the dirt here. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
And I think that's the case of the pitcher being a little too preoccupied with the speed at first. He lost focus on making the pitch and throws an absolute scud. The irony, of course, is the runner's now on second, and he didn't even have to steal.
Into the corner and slicing foul. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. On deck, Mike Moustakas. Bottom of the second here with no score. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Garcia facing back. To the track, to the wall. Two-run shot to straightaway center. Third home run for him on the year. And that'll give the Pirates a 2-0 lead.
I can tell you one thing, you might get away with throwing a ball in that location in the minor leagues, but when you get one up like that in the zone right over the plate against these guys, you're going to get exactly what he got, a really bad result.
Stepping in now, Mike Moustakas.
The second baseman.
As he'll look at a fastball too high for ball one. Moustakas, or just Moose for short. He was a first-round pick back in the draft of 2007.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
Batting it.
Stanton now.
The right
He's a
fielder.
long ball threat, of
John
course.
Carlo.
Currently number 4 in the National League home run race.
I know it's still early in the season, but I expect him to keep up this pace with the power numbers. He's got immense power in that bat.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Curveball taken outside to begin the at-bat. Ball one. Stanton is one of the few true superstar hitters in the game. You're no doubt aware of it, but it doesn't matter who he's facing. He's a major league threat to hit the ball hard somewhere just about every time he steps into the box.
Yeah, one of the best hitters and truly blessed by the gods, but I don't think people realize the amount of time and effort this guy has put into honing his craft to become one of the great hitters in our sport.
That'll find its way out of play. Still going to have a good hitter's count. 2-1 now. Line drive to left. Acosta will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. The sights and sounds of a day at the ballpark. Oh, my goodness. Time for a quick break, then back to PNC Park after this.
Back now in Pittsburgh, home of the Pirates, who've certainly benefited from some solid pitching all season long. Coming into the day, they rank first in the league in both ERA and strikeouts, a combination that has opposing lineups searching for answers. One member of the staff told me, it's a special group of guys. I've never been on a pitching staff that's so dominant top to bottom, and I've been on some pretty good ones. Now, one of the hitters on the team told me, I'm relieved I get to stand behind them and play defense instead of staring them down in the box. That can't be fun.
The second baseman.
Matt, back to you.
Gordon.
Thank you, Heidi.
Second.
First delivery to him on the way. Yeah. And here's a fastball called for strike one.
I mean, the obvious key right now is the movement on his two-seamer. He's able to spot it up in when he has to, and he's able to go backdoor.
Here's a strike with the breaking ball.
I just think after seeing both those pitches right there, 96, you have to be on the fastball or you're not going to catch up. If you're sitting off speed, that fastball is going to blow right by you.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up, as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. Now at the plate, number 45, hitting just a bit over the Mendoza line on the year. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he fouls this one off. The windup and the 0-1. Fooled with the curveball there, and it's strike 2.
Yeah, flip a coin right here. I don't know what you sit on. Fastball in, then a breaking ball down and away. Pick your spot and go with it.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he struck him out as well. So the bottom of the order providing little resistance here, and there are 2 away.
Well, we're all hearing his name in the Cy Young Award discussions at this point in the season. It's pretty hard to argue against it when you watch him dominate a guy on 3 pitches and send him packing without much problem.
Into the box now, Brandon Beasley, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. 1 strike now from Cole. Looked like he tried to pull it there, but he swings right through the fastball.
He's 1 pitch away from striking out the side, but even more than that, to throw a donut up after your offense put up some runs, I can't tell you what that means to the boys in the dugout.
Swing and a miss for strike 3. Pulled the string on him that time, and the inning is over. Braves are set down 1-2-3. They're still down. It's 2-0. Digging in now, Garrett Cole, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
The pitcher,
one of the keys to securing a win. They want to keep the first run and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Garcia has a read on it. Makes the play. 1 away.
Up next for Pittsburgh, the left fielder.
Back to the top of the order now. And that'll bring up Starling Marte. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt. The first pitch. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Trying to bunt his way aboard, but this will get foul. Lays off the slider that time. 2-1. Grounder down the line at third. But this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. Down the third baseline. But a foul ball as it holds at 2-2.
All right, that's when you got to tell yourself to slow down a little bit right there. Out in front on a fastball, hit it hard, but pulled it foul.
On to Freeman at first, and there are 2 away now.
Pretty slick.
The batter, number 7,
there.
shortstop.
And stab, and it's pretty easy to ole a ball like that, but he got it to stick in his glove. That's a nice play.
Here's the shortstop now, Jose Reyes. He swings and sends a bullet to right field, but a little unlucky there as it's hit right to him in right field for the final out of the inning. Down in order go the Pirates, but they're on top 2-0. Now to the plate, Garcia. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How do they get to
Number
him here?
55.
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0. On the ground for the shortstop, Reyes. Scooped up. Throw to first in time. One gone here in the fourth.
Now batting.
And while we have a moment, here's a look at the Pirates' road to the show
Johnson.
report. Two guys there that this organization has to be happy about right now. Digging in for his second at-bat, Chris Johnson. He looked to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
And, Matty, it was a pretty nasty breaking ball that buckled this guy. That has to be in the back of his mind as he walks to the plate right here. Has to protect against looking foolish again on the off-speed.
1-0 the count. Here's a fastball low, and he's behind 2-0. Hit the other way out toward right field. Stanton has a read on it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are two away. Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. And then it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen. Just off the outside, and it's 1-0.
Still a little bit early to be worrying about this, but in a two-run game, a two-out walk right here could at least get the tying run to the plate. And on top of that, there's some pop on that on-deck circle.
A ball and a strike now to the Braves' first baseman. Two balls and a strike to Freeman. The 2-1 home is looked at for ball 3.
Time for him to attack on the mound. He knows this team's struggling offensively. Don't mess around and try and nibble. Just be on the attack and let them beat you.
Pulled toward right center field. McCutchen is under it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Braves. They're down 2-0. At the plate, number 23 comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Number 23.
First pitch of the at bat. And I'm not sure you can get fooled worse than that. It's 0-1.
I'll tell you, if I'm on the hill, I'm throwing that changeup again. Didn't look like he picked it up very well out of his hand.
The windup and the 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. And that misses. 2-1.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
Here's the 2-1 home. Wanted to go after the slider, but he holds off. 3-1.
They know the threat this guy possesses at the plate. I know it's 3-1 in this situation right here, but I can't imagine anything comes over the heart of the plate.
And that misses for ball 4. It's a leadoff walk that starts the bottom of the fourth.
Now batting, first baseman, Chris.
At the plate, Chris Davis. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result. That's his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
No balls and a strike to count. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Right side, but it's well fouled. Another 0-2 home. Fastball well outside. A shot down the first baseline. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2.
That wasn't a terrible pitch right there, but if he's going to execute and get this swing and a miss, he's going to have to get that ball a little bit further down, maybe even potentially bounce the next one.
Here's the 1-2. Swinging a ball yanked down the right field line, and that's a fair ball heading out toward the 320 sign in right.
It's the best competition in all of sport, the pitcher against the batter right there. He fouled off multiple pitches, refused to go down. Not only did he get a knock, but he ran some pitch total up too.
Standing in now, Andrew McCutchen. Swing and a liner, but gloved by the third baseman for the out.
Now batting.
Ready to take his
third
hats
baseman,
again, Carlos Santana. As he'll look to follow up the two-run homer he launched over the wall last time up.
And that's been the entire offense so far in this one. They've been shut down other than that.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. First pitch is a changeup for a called strike. 2 runs, 3 hits, and no errors so far for the Pirates. And this is on the ground to first. Could be 2. Simmons back to Freeman, not in time, and they'll just get to 1.
Now batting, second baseman.
Settling in now, Mike Moustakas. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. In there, 0-1.
0-1's the count.
2 runs, 3 hits, and no errors so far for the Pirates. Open stance by Moustakas, and now the pitch. Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. One and 2, here it comes. In tight with the slider, 2-2.
That's a great take right there. Great pitch recognition to let that one go. Opposite-handed, that's coming across the plate. You might think you got a shot to stay inside that one.
Here now the 2-2 is a fastball taken high for a ball.
All right, 3-2 count with 2 outs. The runner on first will be moving, so we'll see what happens. There are a lot of possible outcomes with this kind of play.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Moustakas lets it go as he'll trot down to first on ball 4.
2 ways to look at this walk. If you're the hitting coach, you say that's a great AB.
The right fielder,
down 0-2 and you work the walk. But if you're a pitcher like me, that's just a case of letting a guy off the hook, and that can really frustrate you.
Stepping in, Giancarlo Stanton. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And that misses for ball 1.
This is where he might need a mound visit, whether it be from the shortstop, his pitching coach, or the catcher. These last couple of pitches have certainly gotten away from him.
Santana over at second. Moustakas at first. 2 out in the inning. 2 balls and no strikes. The count to Stanton.
Putting himself in a pretty bad situation now on 2-0 and the base is loaded. He basically doesn't have much of an option but to challenge him right here.
The set and the 2-0. Now a ball hit in the air, and this looks like it'll get him out of it. And that'll get down for a base hit. 1 run scores as he arrives at second without a play as 2 runs come across to score
now
away from the play.
The pitcher.
Dan, from a pitcher standpoint, that's a backbreaker. 2 out, 2 RBI base hit right there.
Awfully frustrating. You're trying to make some good pitches. You get 2 outs, and all of a sudden you give up that big base hit that drives into frustrating for a pitcher.
In now, Garrett Cole. Swing and a liner. That's in there. Base hit. And they'll extend their lead even further as the runs in to score from third. Now a 5-0 lead.
Boy, that's a tough
Now
one right
batting,
there. If you're a
left
pitcher,
fielder,
Dero, you're facing
Starling.
the opposing pitcher, and you give up a 2-out RBI.
I got to believe he's contemplating retirement. A 2-out knock given up to the opposing pitcher.
Listen, as a pitcher, you hate to give up base hits, but you doubly hate to give up base hits to the opposing pitcher.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Starling Marte. 3 across so far in the inning and another 2 out there on base.
Yeah, Matt, and this inning's really starting to get away from them on the defensive side of the ball. Stranding the rest of those guys out here feels absolutely essential for them at this point.
Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Back up the middle and in for a base hit. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead.
The batter, number 7, shortstop, Jose Reyes.
Digging in the switch hitter, Jose Reyes. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. First offering on its way. Drilled to the right side. And that's by him into right field for a base hit. And a good throw will wind up holding that runner at third, so the bases become loaded now with 2 gone.
Number 23.
They've gotten their hits in deep counts. They've gotten their hits in early counts. This has been a real onslaught.
Yeah, you can look at it one of 2 ways, Matty. Either they have a ton of respect for the man on the mound and they are just going to ambush tactics and it seems to work for them, or you can look at it the other way. They're just getting lucky.
Into the box, number 23. As he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. The 1-0 home is a fastball that misses.
This is worst case scenario for the pitcher. As the offensive player, man, smile on your face knowing you're sitting fastball right down the middle.
This one's down to third. Throw in time for the third out, but it certainly took a while as the inning is finally over. The Pirates are able to add on to their lead, and after a long dry spell, the good times are back again in the Steel City. Back with more of this Thursday afternoon Business Person Special following this. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Braves to discuss his thoughts on Atlanta's lineup so far. And he was pretty blunt in saying they're just not having very good at-bats. They haven't had a single guy on base yet, so it's starting to feel a little desperate down here. But he said they've unfortunately just been faced with some really great pitching today. The key going forward is to find any way they can to get him out of his rhythm on the mound. Now, that may be a tall task, but they feel the little adjustments could lead to things turning around for them.
The right fielder.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks.
Corey Hart.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. In there, and it's 0-1. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone.
Wow, that's a close pitch to take, but when you're a good hitter like this guy, to take that pitch on 0-2, you have to have a pretty good eye.
The 1-2 is a changeup that's looked at for a ball.
2-2.
Flip a coin right here with this next pitch. After throwing 2 fastballs to get ahead, he's been able to lay off both those off-speed pitches. Looked like he's seeing it pretty good.
Here now the 2-2 is laid off and the count runs full.
From 0-2 to 3-2, what a great at bat to start this inning off. Hey, this could be a productive inning.
Now the payoff pitch home. And the perfect game will go by the wayside here as this pitch misses for ball 4.
Yeah, the guy's been on fire lately, hitting anything close, so I think this is the way to go here. Get the bat out of his hands any way that you can.
So digging in now, Ronald Acosta. He flew out in his last at-bat. First delivery to him on the way. And that's by him. It's 0-1. Acosta, just 21 years of age. He's a second-year big leaguer. Behind 0-2 now. Hart aboard here at first with nobody out. And here's a slider, strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
That's what you call clipping the outside corner. Great movement on that slider, and it completely locked up the hitter. Didn't fool the umpire, though.
Into the box now, Andrelton Simmons. Line hard to the left side. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat. This is line to left. But this will hang up just long enough to be run down in shallow left for a tough second out. Still a little early to start talking about these things. There you go, right there. A big goose egg in that hit column, worth keeping in mind as we get later into the afternoon. So striding in, Gordon Beckham looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one, and we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Ready with the 0-1. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. But this one will bend foul. Had plenty of distance, though, as it landed in the upper deck. 1 ball and 2 strikes to count. The 1-2. Line toward the gap in left center. Marte is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Braves strand 1. They won't make a dent in a 6-0 deficit. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Well, Matt, I talked with Pittsburgh's manager during the inning break about the Pirates' offensive production to this point. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. They've obviously had a lot of success in terms of pushing across runs, and a big part of that, in his opinion, has been their pitch selection. In this game, they've swung at pitches outside of the strike zone less than 15% of the time, meaning the vast majority of their swings has been at pitches that they're more likely to handle and hit hard.
The first baseman,
good stuff, Heidi. Thanks.
David.
Now time is called, and this might be to buy a little time for that reliever to get loose. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here.
Your
Brad
attention,
Hand
please.
Gets the call to
The
pitch here, and he'll try to sort
Atlanta.
this mess out.
Now
He's going to
pitching
try to
and
at least
batting in the
eat a
7th
couple of
spot.
innings for his
Number
guys.
54, Brad Hand. Now playing second base and batting 9. Number 24, Jamel.
First pitch coming. Here it
Wheat.
is. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Hand has tossed over 30 innings so far this season. Dan sports an ERA right around the major league average at just over 4. 0-1 count and the pitch. And right into the shift. Ready with the 0-2. Fouled off. Down and away. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Soft liner to the right side. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him. Not particularly graceful there. As a result, he'll be slapped with an E4 on the play.
McCutchen.
Runner at first following the error. And that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder, Andrew McCutchen. From the stretch. Changeup too low, and it's 1-0.
No strike.
Nobody out, runner on first. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field.
Hey, pitchers, you better start taking notice
Now
of this guy. He better be circled on that lineup card because he's on fire. That's his second hit of the ball game right there, and I don't see him stopping.
So now Carlos Santana. Fly ball out toward left center field. Garcia is after it. He makes the play. Runner tags and hits for third. And he'll get into third here on the fly out, so he's 90 feet away here with one gone.
Now batting.
Good read there at second base to know he could make it to third on the fly out. Now he's only 90 feet away with one out.
Stepping in, Mike Moustakas. 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far. Now we'll snap one off over to the bag. And he's back easily. He's set and the pitch. And he lays off there 1-0. Oh, 2-0 now.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You can pretty much count on a pitcher. He's trying to get back in the strike zone. And with 2 guys on base right here, it's time to grip it and rip it.
Pulled toward right center field. And this will get over the wall, in fact, so just the 1 run will be allowed to score.
Now batting.
There's a deep
the right
fly
fielder.
ball. Doesn't quite get out of the ballpark, but it hits in the right spot as it bounces off that hard warning track and over the wall for a ground rule double. Not sure if he had triple on his mind, but I doubt he'll complain too much about getting to coast into second base.
Standing in now, Giancarlo Stanton. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. On a rope to the second baseman.
Now batting, the pitcher, Garrett Cole.
Ready for another shot now. Garrett Cole singled home a run in his last time up.
Yeah, and just another simple single to the outfield would be a big one right here. Don't try and do too much. You know there's a potential base open right there. Maybe sit off speed.
1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0 home is in there for strike 1.
1-1.
And here's a fastball not close as he runs it to 2-1 now. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. 3-2 now.
Well, he really needs to make this guy swing the bat right here. He's not the type of hitter you want to dance around with.
McCutcheon at third. Moustakas at second with 2 gone. And he misses here, ball 4. And somehow he manages to walk his opposite
Now
number.
batting, left fielder, Starling Marte.
Back to the top of the order now. And that'll bring up Starling Marte. First delivery to him on the way.
Nope.
And they'll start him with a fastball that's low for ball 1. Bases are loaded here, 2 down. To third. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And to score is the runner from third. It's 8-0. And the throw will be too late as he can't recover.
The batter, number 7.
Well, if anybody was
Shortstop.
wondering why they're losing, there's the reason. When you're given a chance to make a big play, you've got to make it, or you're going to be on the wrong end of games more often than not.
Stepping in now, Jose Reyes. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Garcia on the move. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. So they wind up with 2 in the inning, but it could have been a lot worse as they leave the bases loaded. 5 innings complete. It's the Pirates 8 and the Braves nothing. Into the box now, number 45. He's set to lead us off in the 6th inning.
We're moving through the middle of this ball game right now. If they want to get things going, how about trying to get some base runners on or at least get a base hit? They don't have any hits going into this part of the game.
No balls and 1 strike. 0-1 pitch on its way. Now a ball lined toward the alley in left center, but this will be pulled in out there in left center. Well hit, but a rough out, number 1.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
Into the box, Jamel Weeks. As he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. He's getting his first plate appearance of the game here in the 6th. Oh, 0-1, here it comes. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
I mean, this offense has struggled because they haven't been able to make the adjustment. He stayed staunch on the outer half, and these guys have not worked the ball the other way.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a waste pitch there, 1-2.
I know you have to protect the strike zone when you get the count to 2 strikes, but on an 0-2 pitch that misses by that much, it's pretty easy for a hitter not to swing at that one.
The 1-2. Swing, and he pops him up. Here comes Marte, and that's the first hit in this one for the Braves.
Hey, Dero, it's kind of getting late early. That's only their
55.
first hit of the game, and we're into the 6th inning.
Yeah, this guy's been on point all day, working it in and out. Their pitching staff obviously did their homework on this offense. But right here, able to break through with the first knock. Hopefully the pass the baton mentality goes into effect, and we get some offense.
Into the box now, Garcia. And a first pitch swing. He hits a fly ball to left center. Calling for it, Marte. 2 gone. Coming to the plate now, Chris Johnson.
Chris Johnson.
He's set. Here it comes. In the dirt, and now let's see. And he is in there. They couldn't get him at second. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch.
And this is what happens when a power hitter is at the plate. You don't want to give him anything in the zone, and sometimes that leads to those tough-to-handle wild pitches. There's a chance they just put him on first now to avoid him doing any real damage.
And he doesn't want him to get off to a big lead out there at second, so he steps off to look him back. 2-0.
No reason to give in to him here with the base open. Putting him on base just gives your defense more ways to help get you out of this.
3-0 now.
No strike.
Here it comes, the 3-0. And that misses, ball 4. So it's first and second now with 2 out.
Now batting, the first baseman, Freddie Freeman.
Digging in, Freddie Freeman, 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. First pitch coming, here it is. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1.
The Braves have been looking for that big hit pretty much all game. It remains to be seen if they can get it, but now sure would be a big time for that.
Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball, 1-1.
Oh, man, he took a swing and a half at that one. I think some frustration is creeping into these guys, so he might have just been trying to get his guys on the board with one swing.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. 2 left for Atlanta. They're on the short end of an 8-0 score. Coming to the plate now, number 23.
Leading up for the Pirates,
walk for him so
the
far.
catcher, number 23.
First offering on its way. And he takes a cold strike, 0-1. Lined hard toward right center. And that's into the gap and should be extra bases. And he will coast into second with a leadoff double.
Up next
well, it's
to the
always
Pirates,
daunting to know that you've got to deal with the 3, 4, 5 hitters to start out an inning, but even more so when the 3 hitter starts it out with a double.
Yeah, he's going to have to start making some good pitches to get out of this thing. Job number 1 is to get the next guy, and ideally you keep him from advancing the runner to third with less than 2 outs.
And that swung on and missed for strike 1. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. A runner at second, nobody out. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1. Fouled away. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner, and that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. Hit in the air down the right field line, but this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Again, a 1-2. Fastball got him looking, as that had 2 seam action on it. 1 gone.
Now batting, center fielder, Andrew.
Now at the plate,
McCutchen.
Andrew McCutchen. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
Your
Ryan
attention, please.
Villarreal gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out.
Number
He's going to
60,
try to at least eat
Ryan
a couple of innings for his guys.
Villarreal.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Booyah! It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. 6th home run on the season for him as they just continue to pour it on here.
Well, the skipper called on him for a reason, and I can guarantee you one thing. That was not what he had in mind. First pitch, and it was out of here. That's a rough way to start your day.
The third baseman
office as a reliever.
Carlos Santana.
Standing in now, Carlos Santana. Unable to find the zone with the slider. The 1-0 is taken, strike one. Still only one out in the inning. Line toward right center. Garcia is there, two gone.
Now batting,
he got that
second
one
baseman.
pretty good. It
Mike
just didn't have the right launch angle to
Dockett.
carry over the outfielder's head. Small difference where the ball hit the bat could have made all the difference.
In now, Mike Moustakas. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. One and 0 pitch on the way.
2-0.
And here's a fastball that's nowhere near the zone. It's 2-0 now. On the ground and right at the shifted infielders. Weeks from the outfield grass. Throw in time and the side is retired. But the Pirates do get a couple here on this two-run home run. 4, 5, and 6 coming up to start the seventh. It's now 10-zip. Back here in Pittsburgh. This one pretty much all over, but the shouting as we check our game summary to see how we've gotten to where we are. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Corey Hart. He'll lead things off against Garrett Cole.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball one. Now it's 2-0. The 2-0. High in the air down the right field line. And foul. Slow little roller to third. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
The left fielder, number 9.
Now in the box, Ronald Acosta. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, in today's game, certainly don't get completely reprimanded for too many strikeouts, but no one likes to go down looking. Expect him to be a little bit more aggressive at the dish this AB.
On to Davis at first, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, the shortstop.
Stepping into the box, Andrelton Simmons. First delivery to him on the way. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball.
Hey, you can tell by the look on that manager's face, he's obviously frustrated right now. But it's a long season. You're going to have a lot of ebbs and flows with your offense. Does he take a step back and relax a little bit, or does he call a team meeting right after this one?
A ball and a strike now. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Stanton on the run. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Braves are set down 1-2-3. Starting to look bleak, down 10-0. Standing in, Giancarlo Stanton. He'll be the man to lead things off here in the bottom of the 7th.
The right fielder, Giancarlo Stanton.
comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Oh, and this ball is absolutely blasted high and deep. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. A solo home run here off the bat of Giancarlo Stanton. Number 17 for him on the season as the blowout continues.
Well, there's an old saying that the harder you throw, the farther it goes. How about this? Good fastball, and this ball is absolutely tattooed. See you later.
So here now is the pitcher, Garrett Cole. He's been great on the mound, so we'll see if he can do something with the bat here as well.
Garrett.
He's earned the chance to take this at bat.
Yeah, Matt, when a guy's throwing the ball as well as he has, it kind of forces the manager's hand to stay with him. He's been exciting to watch, and he's really had this crowd behind him the entire game.
First pitch of the at-bat. In there for strike one.
Sometimes you can get away with a pitch in that location when you're running it up there that hard, but not consistently. You still have to work the edges of the zone most of the time.
Clearly off with his timing on that one. A swinging strike. Pirates pitcher at the plate with a 1-2 count. Bases are empty here, nobody out. And they come inside with the fastball, but it misses here, and it's back to 2-2. A swing and a ground ball to third. Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning.
Up next for the Pirates.
The Pirates batting order
The left
turns
fielder.
over and set to go.
Starling
Marte.
Marte.
1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Tries to bunt his way on here, but this is a foul ball. 1 out, nobody on. Try to bunt for a base hit here as he gets this one down. And he'll beat the throw as he's got himself a bunt single.
Now batting, the shortstop, Jose Reyes.
It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball 1. The 1-0 delivery. Now this is hit not all that hard out to second. And indeed, he won't try to force it at second. He'll just flip on to first for the sure out.
Now batting, number 23.
So coming to the plate, number 23. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. From the stretch, here's the pitch. This is line to left. And that's in there. Base hit. Now the relay home. But not in time as he's across with the run.
Sometimes it's hard to explain when a game
Now
is this
back.
lopsided.
The
A lot of
first
things
baseman,
just kind of snowball
Chris
on you. One thing leads to
Davis.
another, a big hit, which leads to another, some bad defense, some shoddy pitching. Next thing you know, you look up and you're on the wrong side of a whole lot of badness.
Striding in once again, Chris Davis. It was a backwards K, a strikeout looking for him in his last at-bat.
Yeah, always frustrating to go down
Ladies and
looking.
gentlemen,
Everybody
your
does it,
attention,
though. You'll
please.
have a few ABs where you
Now
get completely
pitching for the
fooled.
Braves.
Look for him to be on
Number
the attack
34.
early in the at-bat.
So with a left-handed hitter waiting, they'll go to their own left-hander out of the bullpen. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Big swing by Davis now, and this is carrying well to right. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. A 2-run shot for Chris Davis. 19th home run for him on the season as this lead got even wider. Playing in this one. That was the 4th blast of the game so far for this lineup. Dan, D-Row, what are your thoughts on what they're doing as a team so far?
Matty V, D-Row, I don't know what you think, but this is
now
like crazy.
Center fielder
round trip of the game so far.
Yeah, touchdown. Just not executing on both sides. They're missing over the heart of the plate, not using the quadrants. In the hitters meeting, they focused on this stuff. They thought these guys could miss middle, and that's exactly what's happening.
The windup and the 0-1. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2.
I'd be shocked if you saw anything else but a fastball right here. He's blown those first 2 by him. Don't give this guy a chance to speed up his bat with something off speed.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Drilled right back up the middle. Played on the backhand. And he's safe at first as he beats this one out by about a half a step.
Up next,
man, you can't continue to make mistakes like this and expect to win. That's 3 errors so far in this one, and they keep putting themselves in bad situations.
At the plate, Carlos Santana. Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park just like he did back in the 2nd. Here's the first pitch to him. No balls and a strike to count. 0-1, here it comes. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now. 0-2. That's inside and low. It's a ball and 2 strikes. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball.
Hey, great job right there. Anytime you're down 0-2, I think it's a successful at bat if you can work it back to an even count and at least give yourself a chance.
Hit back toward the mound. Oh, and he just throws the glove up there and snares it for out number 3. So they nearly bat around here as 8 men come to the plate and they push across 4 runs. 8th inning coming up. Bucks out in front, 14-0.
Your
Stephen
attention,
Vogt
please.
is going to be asked to get things going here as a lead off the top of the 8th.
Number 22, Stephen Vogt.
And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. As mentioned early in the broadcast, this series finale had the potential to result in a series sweep, and at this point in the game, it's looking rather promising.
Hey, Matty V, Yogi Berra had a great saying, it ain't over till it's over. Well, this one's just about over with the team playing as well as they are and leading by as much as they are. This one is pretty much in the books.
Stepping up now, number 45. 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. And now a pitch on the way. Grounded foul off to the right. Slow curveball like a balloon, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike 2.
He's feeling it out there on the mound, just getting the ball and throwing it with a lot of confidence right now.
0-2, here it comes. And he missed with it. It's 1-2.
Boy, it's hard to sit on an 0-2 fastball. I think that pitch just locked him up a bit. But lucky for him, it was just a little out of the zone.
And he struck him out. Strikeout number 8 now in the ballgame for him. Didn't look to me like that was much of a protect swing
now
with
batting.
2 strikes.
The second
no,
baseman.
he was trying to go yard. 2 strikes or not. Kind of looks bad if you strike out like he did, though. I'm sure his manager would have liked for him to focus on getting on base.
The next to bat for Atlanta, Jamel Weeks. They're quickly down to their final 4 outs here tonight. Here comes the first pitch. A ball and no strikes. And ooh, looked like a definite pitcher's pitch there on the inside. 1-1.
That's a tough pitch right there. Curveball, kind of front hit. Your first move is to bail a little bit and kind of not want to get hit by that pitch. I can totally understand him taking that first strike.
And he takes a called strike 2. The 1-2 pitch. Liner towards second. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single.
We take a look at
Now
the numbers up to this
Number
point. You see
55.
he's only given up 2 hits so far today, so he's been hitting his spots all game long. Remains to be seen if he can keep that shutout intact going forward, but I'm not betting against him.
And now back to the leadoff spot in the Braves lineup. Stepping in, Garcia. 4th trip to the plate now, and he's hitless to this point.
Yeah, he and his teammates have really been shut down by some very good pitching in this one. Been fun for a guy like me to watch.
From the stretch.
Nope,
And that's up and in for ball 1.
Ball 1, no strike.
Advantage count 2-0 to the Braves center fielder.
Well, both of those balls have been inside, so if I'm hitting, I'm looking for something I can get my arms extended on. Probably won't come back inside for a 3rd time.
2-0 curveball here is over for a strike.
Hey, that's okay. You can look at that a bunch of different ways. That's a well-executed pitch and count leverage, a nice breaking ball he snapped over, or you can look at it as a respect factor thing. He does not want to challenge you in a big spot.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1. Chris Johnson would be next. And the good fastball there finds the zone as the count goes full now, 3-2.
Full count with 2 outs now, so if he could put the ball in the gap somewhere, he could have a good shot of driving in a run because the runner at first will be in motion.
Here's the 3-2. Line down the left field line. But this is foul near the seats. Another full count offering on its way. And he looks at one that misses, and that's an excellent job of making his man throw a lot of pitches as he toughs out a wall.
Now batting.
As we look at the numbers, we can see that he's north of 90 pitches right now, so it's not surprising to see him maybe losing a little bit of command. We'll see if he can battle through this and finish strong.
Into the box now, Chris Johnson. From the stretch. Swing and a flare hit toward right. Stanton will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. 2 left for Atlanta, but this one's pretty much over, 14-0.
Your
Ian
attention,
Thomas
please.
enters now in
Now
a mop-up
pitching for
role as he'll
Atlanta.
try to keep the deficit
Number
right where
58.
it is.
Ian Thomas.
So striding forward now, Mike
Leading up
Moustakas.
for
He's
the
got a hit
Pirates,
in 3
The
at-bats to
second
this
baseman,
point.
Mike Moustakas.
Open stance by Moustakas, and now the pitch. And he gets ahead 0-1. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
And we're going to have a quick stoppage here as a beach ball has made its way into right field. He'll try again, 1-2.
Nope,
Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone.
Well, that's what you want from your curveball on 1 and 2. You start it in the zone and let it break out of the zone where it can't be punished. Didn't get him to go after it, but the execution was nice.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. And he popped him up. Back into foul territory behind first. Freeman is over, and he puts it away for the first out.
Now batting.
Trying to pick things
The
up
right
where
fielder.
he left off.
Giancarlo
He's coming off a solo homer in his previous trip.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball on. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile. But, hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
He's set, and the pitch. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. But this is foul for the first strike. The 0-2 pitch. Misses for ball one. Bases are empty, one man out. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Acosta has a read on it, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Now batting. The pitcher.
Now to the plate,
Garrett.
the pitcher, Garrett Cole.
Cole.
He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Here's the first pitch to him. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1. Against left-handed pitching so far this season, Cole is hitting exactly 200. Not really what you'd call a point of pride for him.
He'd be the first to tell you he's not happy with the batting average on the season, but he's found a way to get on base north of 350, working walks with an unbelievable eye at the dish.
And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Pirates. But they're still on cruise control, 14-0. In now, Freddie Freeman starting things for his side in the ninth as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. But these guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
First delivery to him on the way. Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike.
You know, you look at this hitter, he doesn't care about being down 0-1. He doesn't care about having 2 strikes with him. He's got the utmost confidence in his ability to work back into the count and get him something over the heart of the plate.
Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball.
He obviously wanted that call in the corner, but if he continues to put the ball right there, he's going to get that call, and he's going to keep pitching as well as he is.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Hit hard to the right. Foul. And right into the shift. And he'll step on first himself for the out.
Now batting, right fielder, Corey Hart.
Ready once again, Corey Hart. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Way late on the fastball for strike one. And with 1 out in the ninth, he's just now coming up on his 100th pitch of the ball game.
Yeah, Matty, he's going to finish this one on adrenaline if he's allowed to. We'll see how the manager plays this one. I know guys like Dan Plesac were locked and loaded in this position.
Oh, this is right now a dream if you're out in that bullpen right now. Your starting pitcher gets you into the ninth inning. The guys, that, if they do get up in the ninth inning, these are the best relievers, and they're just lurking out there. What a terrific job up to this point.
Ready for another chance. Ronald Acosta. He's their last shot here with 2 away in the ninth as they look to avoid the shutout.
Yeah, Matt, and they just haven't had any answer for the great pitching so far in this one.
First pitch on its way. This is line to left, and that's in there. So perhaps some life here with 2 men out. So the top of the ninth keeps it rolling as he comes through with 2 away.
And
now
they keep the inning alive with a base hit, but you can see that's only the 3rd hit. He's given up the entire game, so he's still in total control out there.
Digging in once again, Andrelton Simmons. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. First offering on its way. And he popped him up. And that's in there. Base hit. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double. As we take a look at his numbers, a couple of things jump out at you.
Definitely, Matt. He's been throwing it by guys the entire game, but that leads to some high pitch counts, and that's the case here. After that hit, you have to wonder if he's starting to get a little bit fatigued.
Yeah, and in today's game, everyone seems to want to err on the side of caution in terms of pitch counts.
Ladies
Josh
and gentlemen,
Reddick will
your
grab a bat
attention,
to
please.
pinch hit, and he'll
Pinch
do so
hitting
with a
for the
couple of
Braves.
runners in scoring position
Number
here, but with
16,
2 out in the inning.
Josh Reddick.
Ball 1.
And a ball 1-0. The 1-0 home is laid off, but in there for strike 1. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. Now what's left of this crowd this afternoon gets to their feet. Line to the right side. And that will fall in front of Stanton. It's a base hit. Notch 1 in the score column as the runner from third crosses the plate.
Now batting.
Hey, we're in the middle
Number
of this
45.
one already, D-Row. They finally score a run, and they've had a tough time scoring some runs.
Yeah, after taking it on the chin yesterday, it's nice to finally break through. Maybe this gives the offense the confidence it needs.
So stepping in, number 45. And with 2 men on here, I'm rather surprised they're sticking with him at this point. I feel like we can all see the exhaustion from all the way up here.
Yeah, I think it's time to go get him, Matt. We're seeing a guy that's given all that he has, and I just don't see any sharpness left in his stuff at this point.
Well, the bullpen is active,
Your
so we'll
attention,
see
please.
if they make the move soon.
Now pitching
Jared
for the
Hughes
Pirates.
gets the call here
Number
as he'll try
48.
and look for 1 out
Jared
to finish this thing off.
Hughes.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Sinker to open the AB in there for strike 1. Oh, this is hit high and deep out to left. Marte going back. Booyah! So a 3-run blast to straightaway left. 6th home run on the season for him, but that'll do little more than make a dent in this big deficit.
Oh, man, he got hurt. His 2nd pitch since coming in, and he serves one up. A reliever's worst nightmare, and a big confidence boost to the lineup. Let's see if he can rebound.
The batter, number 24. Second
Into the
base.
box, Jamel. Yes, he'll take a look at a
Weeks.
slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. Comes set and the 0-1. Awfully close with the slider there, but it's 1-1. 4 runs here in this half inning. Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul. final strike for the Braves. Popped him up. And he's going to put this one away, and the Pirates finish the job and complete the series sweep of their rivals at home.
You can just see that the confidence is radiating off of them out there right now. That's 6 wins in a row, and this looks like a train that's not about to slow down anytime soon.
14-4 is the way this one ends. The Pittsburgh Pirates get the win on the heels of 4 home runs. Garrett Cole earns his 8th victory of the season as he finished just 1 out shy of 9 complete innings. Brandon Beasley permitted 6 earned runs to come across in the losing effort. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 57 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.